Hi everyone, it's Jasmine, and today's video is all about grocery shopping on a budget and how we can save money and still afford the foods that we need to live and lead happy, healthy lives. So I hope you learned something today, and let's get started. So why does budget grocery shopping matter? Grocery prices in Canada have increased significantly in recent years, so budgeting helps to reduce financial stress. It also can prevent food waste because we prioritize buying things we actually need, and it allows you to prioritize healthier, whole foods. The key to grocery shopping on a budget is to plan before you shop. You want to create a weekly meal plan and make a grocery list and just stick to it. You can check flyers and sales ahead of time, specifically using an app that I will show you in just a little bit. And never shop hungry. It always will lead to overspending because we have more cravings when we're hungry. And in a store surrounded by foods, that can be a bit dangerous and hard on the budget. Some smart shopping strategies can include buying store brands instead of name brands. For example, if you go to No Frills, you will recognize the no name brand is No Frills brand, and that is often the cheaper alternative to certain products. You also want to purchase seasonal produce, as this will be more affordable and more accessible. Another great tool is to compare unit prices. So, for example, if you're buying a bag of rice, you might think you're getting a better deal on one bag because it's priced at $5 compared to one priced at, say, $8. But the $8 bag might actually be more rice in liters than the $5 bag, and you might actually end up saving more if you buy that more expensive bag. Another great strategy is to use loyalty programs, for example, signing up for PC Optimum points that you can use at PC Optimum stores such as Shoppers Drug Mart, Metro, Loblaws, and so on. And there's also Scene Plus points that some grocery stores accept, and using these cards and loyalty programs over time can end up saving you money. Another kind of obvious strategy is to shop at discount stores. So instead of the really expensive stores, if you can still get some products at, say, No Frills, Food Basics, and so on, that might save you money in the long run. Now, similarly to comparing the measurements of food that we're buying, like my rice example, we can talk about buying in bulk. Bulk buying reduces cost per unit and is best for meat, rice, pasta and grains, and frozen foods. One downside of buying in bulk that we just have to consider is that it will require proper storage planning and freezer space if, for example, you would be buying frozen foods or meat. A great tip if you have roommates, whether that be family members, friends, or whoever, you could try to split the food that you buy in bulk so it is getting used up in time, but you are all getting it an advantage from saving money on the lower cost per unit of food. Now, a great place to buy, say, rice, pastas, even meats, frozen foods, anything really in bulk is, of course, Costco. But there's other local spots where you can buy meats if you do eat meat in bulk and save money in the long run. I can speak to this personally. Of course, I live across the country of Canada over in British Columbia, but my partner and I bought meat in bulk this past year, and it has been a game changer in the amount of money that we spend on groceries day to day, as we typically will just go to the grocery store to stock up on produce and then non-perishables. In our freezer here, this is about 6 months later after buying meat in bulk, and we still have a really great supply that helps us with meal planning and so on. Now, for Simcoe County, there are some reliable places to bulk order meat locally. There's Del Zotto Butcher Shop, which offers freezer packages and bulk meat bundles. There's VG Meats, which is known for custom bulk orders and freezer packs as well. And there's Country Meat Cuts, which is a family run butcher shop offering high quality Canadian meat. And then there is JC Cattle Co., which offers quarter, half, or whole cow purchases, which can be a great long term savings. This is what my partner and I have done. We've purchased a half cow, and it truly has lasted us about 6 months so far and counting. Then we have our Fielder Meat Products Limited, which is wholesale and retail meat supplier with online ordering as an option. And then Townsend Butchers is another option, which is a local butcher with a wide selection of meats and regular deals. Again, buying directly from farms can significantly reduce cost per pound, and it's just great knowing where the meat you're consuming is actually coming from and how it is grown and handled. Now, as promised, I want to chat about an app that can be used to find grocery deals and is used across Canada. The app is named Flip, and actually, Breaking Down Barriers has previously created a tutorial video on how to use Flip to find deals in your local grocery stores. What Flip does, and it can be downloaded onto a smartphone or it can actually be accessed online just through your computer, but it aggregates weekly flyers from major stores. So that may be Loblaws, Metro, No Frills, so on. It also lets you search for specific items. So, for example, if you are wanting to purchase, say, chicken breast for dinner, you can just type in chicken breast and it will show you where you can get the best deal. It'll show the cheapest stores nearby, and it also allows digital clipping of coupons. So you can go into store and show those coupons to the cashier and have them applied to the overall cost. So, in summary, Flip helps you save by comparing prices across stores instantly. It helps to plan your shopping trips around the sales it lists. It helps you avoid impulse purchases. And it just outlines all the different sales available and helps you save up coupons to take part in those sales. To see a complete tutorial of the Flip app, please check out the link in the caption. Now, overall, the best way to grocery shop on a budget is to plan meals and shop with a list, to use apps like Flip to find deals ahead of time, to know the stores that you're planning on going to buy in bulk for staple items and meat, to support local butchers for better value and quality, and to know that small habits can result in big savings over time. Thanks for watching.